feeling empty time, which none of my time is really empty, so there's always something to be doing. Same for you. Peace, y'all. Welcome back to another video. Today's video is all about this 30-day social media detox that I did for the full month of May. So I just want to tell y'all about my experience with it. Did I find it helpful at all? Would I do it again? And all that stuff. If you're interested in that, keep on watching. So first off, I want to define what a social media detox was for me. So I just deleted all of my social media apps except for Instagram. I just moved it over to a new page so I wouldn't see it and like automatically go to it. But I deleted Snapchat, I deleted Twitter, I deleted Facebook, and I think that's it. Those are the only social media apps that I really use. I kept YouTube because I'm still posting videos and everything, so I kept that. I didn't get on any social media for the 30, how many days? May? For the 31 days in May, and yeah. That's it. No social media for that time. So instead of doing social media, I tried to replace the times that I would go to social media with something else, for like reading, for example, because I have the Kindle app on my phone and I have a book that I've been reading for like a while. If I just like, there was a lot of like me ghosting to like my Twitter app where it used to be, and so every time I did that, and then I ended up clicking some app that I don't even use, but every time I did that, it clicked in my mind like, okay, I can read, like this is a time I could be reading instead of scrolling on Twitter for who knows how long. So I tried to replace my social media time with something more productive like reading or going to sleep, because at night I really like get sucked into that world, and like I'm just scrolling and scrolling and checking notifications and switching between apps and all this crazy stuff. So yeah, it helped me like go to sleep honestly on time, or like when I was done doing everything else for the day, I just go to sleep, and it was cool. I liked it. So why did I do it? I did it because, well, initially I just saw like a little social media challenge for 30 days, and it was basically don't go on Facebook until this time, don't update your status today, text someone or like link up with someone in person versus like communicating via social media and all that. So I saw that post first, and then I suggested it to my friend, and they like just deleted all their apps, and I was like, okay, challenge accepted. Like, I'm gonna delete all my apps too. And that's honestly why I did it, because I know that I spend a lot of time mindlessly scrolling, so I wanted to just challenge myself to kind of cut back completely. Obviously is a detox, but yeah, it was just to challenge myself. So the first week of the challenge was probably the hardest when it comes to what I was saying about just automatically going to where those apps used to be, because it's just like automatic, like, okay, I'm not doing anything right now, I'm just sitting down, let me go here. I didn't struggle too much with it, like I didn't have any like withdrawal. It was kind of challenging just because it helped me realize how often I just default to social media apps instead of getting up and doing something that needs to be done or using that time more effectively. So the first week was probably the hardest part, maybe even the first couple of days, just getting out of the habit of going straight to social media, or whenever something's happening, like I want to hurry up and catch it on social media, like not necessary. So that's what the first week was, just kind of getting out of the habit of running to social media all the time about everything, or just to be looking honestly, like feeling empty time, which none of my time is really empty, so there's always something to be doing. Same for you. So the pros and cons So I would say the pros, like I said, whenever I found myself going to social media, it made it click in my mind like I could be doing this or I could be doing something else, something more productive. So that's definitely a pro of the social media detox, being able to use my time more wisely and more efficiently, being able to go to bed on time, reducing my screen time, like, and not having the blue light from the phone in my eyes all the time, causing strain on your eyes and all that. That's definitely a pro. And it just helped me to be more productive throughout my day, because even though we don't just sit in front of our phones all day, like 24/7, we do use a lot of time just scrolling, and you don't realize how much time you've literally wasted until you do a detox, and then you figure out like how much more time you have to do the things that matter. I could go on and on about the pros because it's just better, but as far as the cons, the only con I would say, well, one, I have Trust Your Process LLC on Instagram, so I did neglect that for a month, but I feel like it was for my own good, and it was to allow me to get in perspective like how much time is a reasonable amount of time to use on social media, even if it is just business. Although I had to neglect that for a while, it's still a pro that comes out of it, honestly. But the main thing that I would say is a con, I do use Instagram for like inspiration, and not like I want to look like this person, this is body goals, this is relationship goals type thing, but like as far as like business endeavors and all the things that I'm interested in, and really like an educational source for information. Like if you follow the right people and you use Instagram a certain way, then it's a really good tool for networking, learning, all that type of stuff, aside from just surface like looking at what everybody's doing type thing. So yeah, that was a con. I kind of missed the influencers that inspire me daily. So yeah, but I mean, it wasn't that bad. So how did it affect me? It basically just allowed me to put in perspective how much time I use on social media, how much time I waste on social media, and how I could utilize social media better. So how I can use it in a way that is still productive, because I realized there were some times where I wish I could go to social media, or I wanted to post something, or I wanted to find out some information, but those moments did not occur nearly as much as like when I just use social media for leisure entertainment. Would I do it again, or would I do it differently? I would definitely do it again, but the only different thing I would do is not neglect my business. I was still pushing out my posts like I do weekly, and that's really the only thing that I would do differently when I do it again. Lastly, would I recommend it? I absolutely recommend it. And at first I was gonna say like y'all should, maybe you should ease into it or delete one app at a time, but honestly it's just best to go cold turkey, because if you delete one app, then you're just going to replace the time that you use on that app and get addicted to another app. So definitely like just delete them all, because if y'all are anything like me, it's always something to do. Like, we're not children. We don't like just sit in front of the TV all day just with no responsibilities. Like, we all got responsibilities. So, and we all have goals. So the time that you take away from just leisurely scrolling through social media is 100% time that you could be giving to whatever that goal is that you want to achieve, or even creating those goals, because you don't have time to, because you're always scrolling on social media and looking at everybody else. So definitely I would recommend it. I'm definitely going to do it again. I can't even say how often I would do it, because I don't see social media becoming that like prominent in my life again, aside from posting YouTube videos. That's how it went for me. 30 days, no social media, probably one of the best challenges I've ever done for myself, like, and I don't regret it at all. It wasn't bad. And now that it's over, I haven't even put the apps back on my phone. Like, Instagram's still there, but it's still on the last page that I never see. And honestly, I feel better this way. So when I do use social media from now on, it's gonna mainly be like the inspirational posts, the business endeavors and all that stuff. But as far as just like chilling and scrolling and like wasting time, I'm done with that, because now I know that I have the time that I put into that, I could have been putting into other things that matter. Not saying keeping in touch or knowing what's going on with your friends, that matters, but you can do that through a text message or a phone call, and it's a lot more personable and it's just better. So yeah, those are my takeaways from my 30-day social media detox. I hope y'all try it. If y'all do try it, let me know how it goes for you, and if you've ever done it, comment below how you felt about it, if you thought it was useless or if you would do it again, or whatever your opinion was on it. So yeah, thank y'all so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and share it, and give a social media detox a try. Let me know how it goes for you. Thanks for watching again. Peace.